processing. And sometimes by taking a negative perspective, you can find a very positive one if you kind of invert it or something like that. This is called weeds. And what this is about is how memories come up and do you ever remember something suddenly and it hits you like a bucket of water? And suddenly you're in that place again and you are feeling all of the negativity of that place again, and suddenly everything you know it and your entire life is quite fucked, even though it isn't. There we go. Weeds. You aren't the spectre of your life's past. You aren't the chances that you saw last. You aren't the people that gave you static. You aren't the days that you weren't pragmatic. You aren't the stages of life society insists upon with impropriety. You aren't the reasons of performed sobriety. You aren't the judgments of fakest piety. You aren't the standard level test. You aren't the time you were a terrible guest. You aren't the falling out with them or failing to see the hidden gem. The blurted statement isn't you. You aren't the when, the where, the who. You aren't the oppositional child. You aren't the social norm defiled. You aren't the time you couldn't do it or when you tell yourself you blew it. You aren't the story you tell yourself that daily impacts your mental health. You aren't the memory perverted. You aren't the good times mind inverted. It's not to say that nothing gone matters, but when your sense of self's in tatters, the past can seem a dream that shatters. You aren't the weeds your memory scatters. Thank you.